All right. So there's a couple people showing up here. We have um, a couple water signs. So that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And they're showing up in the upright. So this is energy. This could be a new relationship. I also kind of get like the sense that it could be a really close friend coming back from the past. Um, but we also have a couple people showing up in the reverse. We have the Page of Staffs reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse. And I do feel like this could be a child or children. Um, there's just a lot of people going on in your life, Gemini. And I remember thinking, I think it was last month, that you guys are going to, like, a lot of Geminis are going to be in the spotlight and things are going to be happening to them on a greater, like, social level. And so it makes sense that like all these people are still kind of showing up in your realms. But the thing that is linking everything together is that, the Ace of Swords is kind of, yeah, it's touching on all these people. So it's a new beginning for you. So Gemini, you could be really prolific with your words. You could be really prolific with communication and starting a new, even a new technology, but a new way of thinking. And this is drawing all these people to you. And even though it's like it's a beginning, it's moving really, really fast. It's moving, um, quicker than you had anticipated. And the growth is almost faster than what you can produce. And so I do feel like this is kind of in work. It could be in your craft. And so you have a couple people showing up that are really here to help you out, and it's water signs. They really care about you. They want to see you succeed. But then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and this is kind of the younger energy, and they don't want you to succeed because they want what you have. All right? And the Page of Staffs in reverse here, these two in reverse, like the staffs want to be you. Like, well, how come I couldn't have done that? How come I couldn't have created what they have or have the life that they live right now? And so you have to move past this. You have to move past this energy. It could be a little jolting to you. It could be like, whoa, there's like people who don't want me to succeed and people don't want me to be a success. And that could just kind of jar you, like you didn't even think that was a possibility. And you're going to have to pass through that to get on with what you need. And so we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse is feeling, not as lucky, feeling like you kind of got the short end of the stick. But you didn't, we have the Ace of Swords there. We also have the Fool and the Star showing up, so it's like you're sitting pretty. But I think it's more of like because of these people saying some negative things to you, and it could be friends too, that are saying some negative things. But I think it's more people who you don't associate with, who you don't connect with, and they're just trying to put their opinion in on you. And because they're doing that, it makes you feel like, gosh, no one cares about me. No one likes me. What I'm doing isn't worthwhile. Since these people don't like it, how many other people don't like what I'm doing? And so don't go there. Don't go there. Like, keep manifesting this beautiful Ace of Swords. And remember the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, who are here to love up on you and support you. Don't worry about these pages. They're young. They're immature. They don't know. They're not worth your time. Okay? So don't feel like you are at a disadvantage because young people who are immature are bullying you. Okay? Because the masters, the queen and the knight, are much stronger than any page could ever be, and they have your back. All right, and then the Seven of Cups here in reverse, I actually really love this card in this reading. All right, in this reading, it's like you have no problem with a fog. You have no problem with not seeing the reality of the situation and going for what you want. So Gemini, this is beautiful. Like, having the drive to go forward on your journey. You know It's all out in the open, who is behind you and who's not, what you need to do and what road you need to take. It's all there if you just pay attention and stay focused. And then having the Fool, and it's right under the Ace of Swords. This is like the universe saying, please go, please do what you're doing, please move forward with your job that you just started and you feel connected to, and you're making all these connections with beautiful people. Like the Fool is like, yes, go for it, go, go, go. It's the beginning and it's the end. It's zero, it's infinite. It always has your back in a way. This is universe saying, yeah, it could be a challenge, but we're going to push you off this edge, and we promise we'll catch you. You just have to have faith. You can't. It's also, the Fool is, you don't always have to, play by the rules. You don't, and not saying in a negative way, that you have to create a different route than maybe expected to get to the same destination. Like, stay open, stay aware that there is so much possibility happening in your life right now, Gemini. Like, there's so many people. I mean, I feel like the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups are like thousands of people being like, we adore you, we love you, please keep going. And the star, I mean, having the star right next to it is like, you are rising, Gemini. Like, Geminis, you have so much potential. You are rising to your destiny, and people are listening and are hanging on to your every word. And the star and the Fool are actually really linked together. The Fool is related to Uranus. The star is related to Aquarius. Guess what planet Aquarius in astrology is linked to? Uranus. So Gemini, and they're your air signs. They're your fellow brethren. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, people think I'm weird, people think I'm crazy, people think what I'm doing is totally strange and bizarre. Ah, bah, 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 bah. That's what you're supposed to be doing, and it's amazing, Gemini. I'm so excited for you. And like these Page of Pentacles and this Page of Stabs in reverse, they're just here to make you stronger. They're just here to make you realize that you have to go through these hoops of fire. Fire. Yep. Earth and fire. To find your true calling and realize how important it is to live that. So these last few months, I really feel like Gemini are just keep reiterating, go, be you, stay solid in yourself. You will manifest relationships that help you flourish. And you'll feel them. You'll feel them in your heart, just like warm you up and continue you on. Okay, so let's call on the Mother Wisdom deck just for some added guidance. Isis, devotion. Okay, now remember, Isis is a goddess, an Egyptian goddess. So love up on that. Isis was a goddess before the negative connotation arose. The card of unstinting affection and highest sacrifice. Isis signifies an expansion of your capacity to be selfless. Love comes effortlessly, but the hard-won art of devotion gets learned day after day as we put our friends, family, our work, grudgingly or ungrudgingly first. Isis, the Egyptian goddess known as the Mother of Life, affirms the life-giving promise of devotion. So in the center, it's total contentment. Ten of Chalices is loving the people who are in your life and where you are in yours. This is great, and it's just trickling through. It's like, keep working on that. It's right, keep working. With the Three of Pentacles and then Ten of Chalices is, oh, yeah, I feel good. I feel good about where I am and what I'm doing. And the Hermit is saying that, and maybe not a whole lot of new relationships will be coming in, but you will be fine-tuning the ones that are already there. And also you'll be fine-tuning the relationship with self, which will really connect you to your community, connect you to the outer world when you're connected to yourself and to the earth and to spirit. So the hermit is shining light on some inner conflicts that you may have been having that are kind of making it complicated for you to connect with others, which are, kind of making the bridges to others a little bit more wary than they need to be. So the hermit is going into yourself and saying, let's shine the light on things that you haven't been focusing on and work on healing that. Four of Chalices, this is in career and creativity. Four of Chalices is you may be looking at somebody that you look up to, even somebody that you who's in the same craft as you are, and going, "Wow, they're really good at that. Wow, they're better than me at that. Uh-oh, I really wish I could be them and not me." And that's a dangerous place to be, is to wish that you were somebody else. So the Four of Chalices is asking you to always acknowledge these emotions and these feelings, but to then let it go and love up on yourself even more and realize the beauty that is surrounding you. The Ten of Chalices, that you're doing pretty darn well, Gemini. You're doing really darn good. And the Four of Chalices is saying, see those other people, see what they're doing, and appreciate it for them doing that and not for you doing it, because you are doing something different, and that is important and needed. So always know that you have what you need within you. And that's what the hermit is also looking at too, saying, hey, let's go inward and let's love up on self. Let's create a relationship with self before we create a relationship with others, because you're looking too far outside of yourself for attention and for connection when it's already there. And as soon as you do that, well, bam, the sun shows up. The universe just loves you right now and wants you to succeed, and abundance is happening. And so I think there's going to be signs that happen throughout the remainder of November that just gives you like sweetness and like a rose and like a coin here and a piece of chocolate, just to let you know that you are loved. The sun shines brightly down on you, even though it's winter here in the States. And Queen of Wands showing up, I'm excited for this. This is fire. This is passion. Fiery signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coming in to ignite the passion within you, once again, helping you shine the light on self. So this is all about creating, it's the you show, Gemini. It's a Gemini show. People are coming in to let your light shine brightly so that we can see you for your beauty and for your truth. Allow them to come in. Do not create barriers to this luck and to this joy and light that wants to come in and love up on you. Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So that's related to the hermit. You may need to go deep. You may need to touch space with different realms just to acknowledge who you are right now. And so if you do have connections, what I always tell people who have that capacity, to make sure that you create healthy boundaries for your world, create healthy boundaries for your life, so that you do not blur all the different realms and it become confusing and overwhelming for you.